文化背景的角度。我想我那个这个从汉字讨论这个文化，我不是像那个有些趣味汉语那种写，我是从这个有些个汉字在形上你虽然看不懂，但是它本身讲究很大。比方说山字，你讲山字的话，表面没有什么含义，但是你从那个在中国的中国文化当中特殊意义你会讲究，因为中国的山的走势就是和水走势一样，从西到东。那么山南就是这个朝阳的地方，这个三北就是没有阳光。那么南就象征着这个希望，或者北边就象征死亡，对不对？我们常说面北而成，这个败北。我想这些东西就是不要拘泥矩形，就是它本身这个汉字里面每一个汉字里面都有很多的文化意义。
山南山北跟阴阳是不是
有关系？对。其实阳字古代就是一个咱们说中国为什么喜欢阳光？阳字在这个甲骨文当中就是一个牌子上面有一个太阳的图形，就是一个祭阳的。所以从古代我们就喜欢阳光。
我看到有我觉得就是有意思，它有一种教学法，就是开始其实是西班牙语，他想教呢，就是说他的这个文章是一个英文的小故事，但是这里的这个主要教的这个字是用西班牙语。那么我在想，如果这个故事的话，一个英文的故事，但是如果这个故事是关于招的，或者是招字都是汉字，但是这个小故事很短，这样的话可能帮别人记忆。
我想这个，我跟那个教学可能还有一段距离。教学的时候你就告诉他，你就自己编个故事给他就行了。我想萧启宏那种说法，虽然说很离奇，但是你教学生让他记住的话，也很记住。我想我就是说，我研究就是这个汉字当中的文化，我就想把这个更科学的基础上。那么那些东西，你要说教学，我觉得萧启宏那种虽然是在科学上不可取，但是教起学生非常还很好记，就在冤枉的一个王字，一个国王给拴在这个木桩子上面，你非说学生就好了。所以我这不是直接。
对，刚才那位年轻的，那是学生还是老师？高中生对，就是说他谈及到那个老师跟他们做的事情。I think it was great that you guys were able to increase your student body for studying Chinese from a dozen to 57 now. But that reminds me of something. I think maybe Jill and Ted and Liu Lao Shi, you guys need to develop your website materials into a completely full online course so other people can use it. And maybe Jill, you can begin to produce CDs for online IC materials.
In fact, I was going to raise my hand and ask some questions because we are trying to develop a CD-ROM. But based on your experience, curious as to whether, as a student, you would prefer that material to be online, or would you prefer to own a CD-ROM to work on these interactive components, exercises, or whatever?
Well, I'll say as of now, I think someone who has no knowledge of Chinese could go on that website and Mrs. Kessel's website, go through and learn the language. I think it's possible because it's so well developed. But there's exercises, there's quizzes, there's tests. You can test yourself. You can go and see the goals of each lesson. What should I be able to do after I finish this lesson? And I think it's very well developed. But if there's a CD might, and it might be hard to obtain, or some students might not want to obtain it. The website is open to everyone. Anyone can go on this website, and even people who aren't even taking the course, they might need to take Spanish or French because their parents want them to, and if they have a course on the internet, they can just log right onto the internet, and there it is, right in front of them. They don't have to get a CD or anything. So I think it's the reason why I like the internet better is because it's just right there. You can go. Anyone has the internet at home, they can just go right on. It's right there.
And you don't have a speed problem.
No.
You have DSL.
No, I have a 56K modem,
And it works.
and it works fine.
Do you have do you have suggestions for the IC writers as to what kind of materials you need more on the web?
Well, I'm not sure there's as much of the material. I think that if they had more along the lines of more easier to access, because sometimes when you go on the internet, it's hard to see the Chinese characters depending on what web browser you're using, or so I think if you make it more easily accessible, I think that would solve any problem, because I think what's there is sufficient. I mean, I think what's there is great, and whatever the flashcards, the test bank, I think if you just keep if you make more tests, more flashcards, I think that's fine. I think what's on there now is sufficient.
May I ask how much of the class time did you spend on this, and how much is it private after hours?
I think that in class, when we're learning, we use the flashcards to learn new vocabulary, and we use the IC web just basically whenever we're doing exercises. So I'd say we use the whole class period in school to learn, and at home, if I'm studying for a quiz or a test, and I think that I might not have a good grasp on the vocabulary, I'll go home, go on the computer, and I'll go play some games, go to the test bank and print out a test and do it, see how well I do, check my answers, and I think that might be 20 minutes.